to be doing a Record Store Day rundown, talking about all of the releases hitting Culture Shock for this year's Record Store Day 2025. It's our biggest Record Store Day ever. So I'm going to be as brief as I can with each release because there are, I think, just over 300 releases dropping all on one day, which is madness, but it's also loads of fun. So the action kicks off at Culture Shock here at 2239 Charles Street on Saturday, April 12th at 8 a.m. We'll be open special hours 8 to 6. Get here early if you can because some of these releases will sell. We do have some little freebies. I'm going to show a couple freebies first because I know people love that. And what's cool is all these freebies have something to tie in with some of the releases this year coming out. Post Malone was the Record Store Day ambassador. That was announced, I think, before we knew there was an album coming out. The Nirvana covers album, and he's got the collab on the 7-inch with Taylor Swift. So we have probably almost 100 buttons and about 100 posters. So the first 100 people are going to get to pick either the Peanuts poster. It's the 75th anniversary. There's also some Vince Guaraldi Trio, Charlie Brown music, and Dogfish Head has a really awesome poster. And there's some Jerry Garcia and Grateful Dead releases this year too. So hopefully you're able to get here and snag one of the posters. But I want to just get right into this rundown. The way we line it up here at Culture Shock and do Record Store Day is you can get one of each title, as many records as you want, though. Do get here early. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We can't sell them online or hold them for anyone for 24 hours. So these will be available on cultureshockshop.com beginning Sunday morning. But get here in person if you can. We're going to do the 7 inches first, then the CDs in 10 inches. Then we're doing A to Z, all the pop, rock, jazz, and everybody is all mixed in together. At the end of the line, we have soundtracks and compilations. I'm really just briefly going to tell you what we got and how many we got. To find more info, the link is available. I'll put it on YouTube also, cultureshockshop.com. Look at the Record Store Day releases or go to recordstoreday.com if you want to research or check out more info on each release. Let's start right off with a fun one. Bluey, the 7-inch Burger Dog picture disc. We have 2 of those. Mainly just going to talk about quantities. Another hot one right now, the Charlie XCX Billie Eilish. There's a Charlie XCX LP also. There's 5 of those. Let's see, the Fruit Bats, 1. Some of these are very limited. There's a lot of releases this year. We only got 1 or 2 of. The Anderson Paak, 1 of those. The Struts Rock and Roll Fantasy, 2 of those. A lot of these are on color vinyl and have special things, like the Fortnite one, the Taylor Swift, which has the song on the A side and the remix with Post Malone on the B side. That is on white vinyl. We actually got 60 copies of those. I got a whole box here. So they will be gone soon, I'm sure. So do get here early for those because that kind of stuff will be gone, I'm sure. Tom Waits, Get Behind the Mule, 2 of those. Again, after these 7 inches, we're going to 10-inch CD and then LPs. Waxahachie, 2 of those. Whew. Scott Weiland, this 7-inch live at the Fonda Theater, we have 2 of those. And then the last 45 is Youngblood. When We Die, Can We Still Get High? 2 of those. On the CDs, only a handful of CDs, guys. Just the Bowie live set, the Ice-T live, and the Snoop Dogg live. We just got 1 of each of those, but it is packed like a little record. We have more records of all 3 of these. I should mention, too, we are going to have a load of other used records and CDs hitting the store. Not featuring those in this video. This is just the Record Store Day releases, starting with the 10-inch now. The A Day to Remember, Attack of the Killer B-sides on color vinyl. We got 3 of those. Olivia Dean, great jazzy piece from this younger artist. We have her 10-inch. We have 5 of those. This is an Easter egg hunt. This is the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown record. And each one is going to be on a different color. It's like finding Easter egg, different color egg-shaped vinyl. Oh, God, they're even each numbered, too. There's some really great detail on a lot of these records. Royal Otis Nashville Sessions, 1 of those. A book even. We put this with 10-inch. It fits right in there, making sense because this is the Treasures Untold, all about 78 RPM records, which are usually 10-inch shaped. We put that with 10-inch records. Moving on to the A's, just adjust that if you need to. This is another hot one a lot of people have been looking for. The Gracie Abrams, Secret of Us, live from Radio City Music Hall. Probably, I don't know if it's on color vinyl. This one's not labeled, but we did get 8 of those. Double LP. I'm just going to rip through these. as nicely as I can, one of the Aha Take On Me demos. Air, Moon Safari, one of my favorite records of all time. This is the live version in demos. We have 4 of those. Showing up okay? Cool. And then also, speaking of Air, we put this with Air. This is actually Vision's Bold Vision of Air's iconic album, Get Ready for Liftoff. So, different version of it, and really great packaging, poly-coated, different artwork inside. 4 of those also. One single, Tori Amos. This is an addition to her live album, companion piece. Onto the B's, first picture disc, I think. Classic B-52's Rock Lobster album. 2 of those picture discs. There's some really deep cuts, guys. I hope you do your research, and I'm loving this. That music fans are going to be so happy. There's so much different stuff here for all types of genres. Let's see here. What do we have? This is the Bad Livers. They're not a lot of 90s stuff. I'm a 90s freak, so this is their 92 debut album, and this was produced by Paul Leary of the Butthole Surfers. So another really cool alternative 90s piece. We have 5 of those. It probably was on vinyl. It might be the first time ever. I've never seen a copy available. One Chet Baker. This is the recordings from '87, later life period for classic jazz artist Chet Baker. Kelsey Ballerina. I don't know if you can see the picture of what the vinyl is going to look like. Really cool splatter color vinyl. We have 2 of those. One of the Count Basie and his orchestra. The best of the Roulette record label years. Biba Doobie, just love saying her name. That's the live one. We got 2 of those. I'm probably gonna, with so many releases, I'm probably gonna slip up and mix up a couple of these. So don't be too hard on me, y'all. Belly, don't be too hard on me for saying y'all either. Belly King, another great 90s piece on color vinyl. Let's see, we got 5 of those. Probably a lot of these I'm thinking is either first time on vinyl or first time in a very long time. Better Than Ezra. Some of these are limited. I love the Real Gone, putting out a lot of 90s stuff too. In 2000s, only one of those. Any Black Sabbath fan is going to need this, even though it's the one with Tony Martin on vocals. This is a kind of a different Black Sabbath one, The Eternal Idol, on ruby-colored vinyl from original analog tape masters. There's probably tons of glare and all the plastic here, guys, but an essential album for a full Black Sabbath collector. There is 8 of those. Anybody who knows Muddy Waters knows that this is a take on Muddy Waters' album that said this is his album and he doesn't like it or whatever, but this is Black Stone Cherry and they really like it. This is their album. We have 4 of those, paying homage to another classic record cover. Some box sets, most of them are mixed in with the LPs. This is the Blasters box set. You have all 4 of their albums in a box set and the rarities on the 5th record. Blue Cheer, considered to be one of the earliest heavy rock, heavy metal bands, doing their last recording of their heavy version of Summertime Blues on this really cool foil print. Can't wait for you to see these in person. We have 2 of those. Blur, here's another thing that's been happening. It's a Zoetrope disc. Probably can't see this on there, but when it's spinning, it's really trippy. This is their Magic Whip album. We only have 2 of those. A lot of these are limited. We got as many as we could. This is Bowie Live. Ready, set, go. The Live from Satellite at Riverside Studios 03. We have 5 of these double LPs. Another great rarity. Kind of an obscure 68 psychedelic record that I've never been able to find an original of. John Braheny, however you want to say that. Great album, obscure album, hard to find. Love that Ride and Easy record label's putting out some of these things. We have 4 of those. Jeff Bridges, look at that youngster. Back in the early days. The dude, man. This is one of his early albums getting reissued. He's still playing music and still putting out albums every now and then. A reissue of some 70s stuff of his and some rarities. One of those. Bun B. Just going to rip through this one. Red vinyl, marbled vinyl. We have 4 of those. Onto the C's. Cali Agents, one of those. Isabel Campbell and Mark Lanigan, RIP on that. There's 2 of those. And Camper Van Beethoven, 3. It's the telephone free landslide victory. It's cool when it says that it is on colored vinyl, limited for independent record stores. 3 of that piece. Finishing up some C's over here. Carcass Necrotism 1. Things that I only got 1 of, I'm just going to kind of get right through it. Sylvain Carrel 1. Bobby Charles 1 of that one. This is the Charlie XCX #1 Angel on red vinyl with a poster. We were able to get 5 of that. Chevelle, really early, I think 90s. Yeah, one of the earliest Chevelle albums, and probably their first one, 1999, recorded by Steve Albini. See that? Steve Albini. Color in color vinyl, so it's like a 2-tone colored record. 5 of those. Big Star fans, take note of Alex Chilton's set here. We have that 1500 on sun-colored vinyl. We were able to score 3 of those. The Churches, Every Open Eye, 10th anniversary. We have 3 of those. Patsy Cline, early recordings, 1 double LP of that. Collective Soul, some more 2000 stuff from them. Yeah, this came out in 2000. This is from Kraft Records, too, which is doing a really great job with all analog recordings and great sounding masters. 2 of those. Cop Shoot Cop. 3 of those. Another great kind of early alternative grunge and punk piece. 3 of those. Cowboy Junkies. More acoustic junk. More acoustic junk from the Junkies. 1 of those. Cruisin' Willie Colon. This is kind of a cool Latin jazz piece. 1 of those. Cunnilingus. I wish we could have gotten more of that one. That's a cool hip-hop piece. 1 of those. One of my favorite bands. We got the Cure Funk around here, too. Even Head on the Door from the Cure. They've been doing picture discs, but their picture discs do come in like a cardboard jacket. That's been kind of a repeat every year. We have 8 of those. Cypress Hill live at the Fillmore. Oh, this is really cool, too, because it's from a classic era, 2000. We only have 3 of these, but it's awesome. It's got a replica of the poster on the back, because the Fillmore Theater always had awesome posters, even then, with dilated pupils. Really, that would have been a cool set. First time ever on vinyl, 3 of those. Into the D's, starting with Dada. Some other great kind of 90s alternative stuff. We have 3 of that one. Limited to 2,000 copies. The Dare. The Sex EP, 2 of those. Dead Sarah, another great piece. A lot of people are talking about her right now with Linkin Park. That's their new singer. This is a reissue of one of her albums from the band Dead Sarah she was in. So check that out. That we got 6 of. Deicide, back here, up here. 2 copies of the Deicide. 1 copy of Del, the Funky Homo Sapien. 1 copy of Jackie DeShannon, early 60s demos. 1 of the Dictators, great New York hardcore. So a lot of these, they're all going to be alphabetized. We're going to line this up and let people slowly move through and get what they want and keep the line moving all day. Willie Dixon, What Happened to My Blues? 2 of those. 1 Dokken. The Doors, this is Strange Days, 1967. This is their original mixes before all the overdubs and things got added on. This is also on translucent blue vinyl. So it's cool to see some of these larger artists putting out stuff that you can only get at independent record stores for Record Store Day. We have 4 of those? Just 4 of those. Kenny Dorham, also featuring Sonny Red and Cedar Walden, Paul Chambers. Blue Bossa in the Bronx. Individually numbered piece as well. A lot of great jazz releases. We have 3 of those. Double LP. Another cool Zoetrope. This is from Duran Duran. We have 2 of those. And final one in the D's. Oh, can't show you. But the Dwarves. Little risque cover. I'll just let you see what you saw. Eden's Children. Great rare psych piece on frosted green vinyl. I'm sure they were frosted on some green stuff when they made this album in the 60s. Cool psych piece. 2 of those. Bill Evans. Is this a double LP? Yeah, it's heavy vinyl. Another great jazz release. This one also, many of these are numbered. Right into the F's, Me and the Dog from Sam Fender. 1 of those. I got a couple one-offs here. Neil Finn. We got 1 of those. Am I too far away or am I okay? Liam Finn, really cool foil cover. One of those. Lots of them Jetson, some 90s stuff. Some cool metal, hard rock. Two of those. Fleetwood Mac, you ever hear of them? Well, they have a picture disc. Maybe you've heard Landslide. Maybe you've heard Rhiannon. Maybe you've heard Say You Love Me. Maybe you've heard everything on that album a million times. It's still a great album. Picture disc, also in the cardboard jacket. We have 10 of those. Got some box sets between. I won't forget those. This is Flying Lotus, the Spirit Box album. We have 3 of those. Free Nationals. This is the instrumentals. One of those. Another. I got so many picks on this list. I'd have a whole wall lined up of my favorite picks. Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Love these guys. Just crazy, loud, garagey, kind of psychedelic punk rock. Great artwork, too. I just love this artwork. This is live on the KEXP. Check out a lot of great live sets on there. There's 4 of those. A lot of world music. Like I said, a lot of cool obscurities. This is Alija K. Frimpong. I think I said that right. This is some Ghana, kind of like cool Afro rock, stuff like that, bluesy stuff. Cool obscurity from the 70s, reissue, some really rare stuff we wouldn't find otherwise. 2 of those. From Today, Wearing Scars Like a Crown. Got 1 of those. Peter Gabriel. Oh, Michelle likes him. Ovo. Great artwork. Great all half-speed mastered quality vinyl set. Only 1 of those. Whoosh. Only 1 of the Liam Gallagher acoustic as well. Hey, you like the Grateful Dead poster? Like Jerry Garcia? This is live, 72, I believe. Oh, sorry. Same year, 76. Okay. So this is the Jerry Garcia band. This is the full live set. So it's a little box set. We have 4 of those. Lisa Germano, Geek the Girl, 1 of those. I know you can't even see this probably, but we're moving. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. Let's see. We have quite a few of those. 6 of those. Astrid Gilberto, That Girl from Ipanema, 1 of those. Only 1 also. David Gilmour with Romani Gilmour. Live at Royal Albert Hall, 1 of those. And they're just going with some really great underground stuff. This is the Jimson family. Some really rare underground gangster rap by Skinny Pimp. So this is just really cool. Old school hip hop. Definitely check that out. Extremely hard to find stuff. We got 3 of those. The Gladiators. We got a lot of roots rock and reggae and ska too coming out this year. 2 of those. Gorky's Zygotic Mincy. Yeah. Someone's a fan of that. Come check it out. We got 1 though. We got 1 fan here who's gonna want that. The Gorillas. Is this a Demon Days live? Yeah, the Demon Days tour. This is their live at Apollo Theater. Only 3 of those. Hopefully some of these get reissued someday if you miss out on this version of it. But even the stuff that they say first release, like they're going to release later, they're shit from years ago that I've never seen get reissued. So get it now if you can. Here's your Grateful Dead piece. 5 record box set. This is Grateful Dead live in New York. June 14th, 1976. Is there a number given? Yeah, they did 7,600 box sets. We were able to get 5 of them. Don't forget we got that poster as well. Also, the box set sells out. You can't get the box set or whatever. This is a really cool collaboration. Dogfish Head did like a compilation with Grateful Dead songs. So we've got, what is this? Front Porch Blue, Back Porch. Yeah, the Back Porch Volume 1. Leading to believe there'll be some more of that. We have 10 of those. The Grays, what year is this? Has got to be 94. Some of the best music ever came out in 94, including this album. Very cool 90s alt piece. We got 6 of those. J.J. Grey and Mofro. Only 1 of those, yeah. Only 1 of those. Gray Boy, though. Freestyling. 2 of those. And let's see here. Griff, live from Alexandra Palace, 1. More Charlie Brown. This is the Vince Giorali trio doing impressions of a boy named Charlie Brown. probably on color vinyl. Yep, sky blue vinyl. And it's another one of the craft releases, so really high quality from original masters. Gonna Wanna. Got 1, 2, 3, 6 of those Gonna drops on emerald colored vinyl. Guttermouth. Don't look at that too long. We got 2 of those. On to the H's. Paul Hardcastle. 2 of these. You see it here? Okay. Francois Hardy. We have 2 of her. This is a greatest hits compilation. Emmylou Harris. We were able to get 1 of Spy Boy. We only got 1 of this one. It's pricey, but it's awesome. One of the best albums of all time. George Harrison. All Things Must Pass. Triple LP set. And it's a Zoetrope. So, cool spinny. Triple LP. But what's nice is you still get the artwork in the jacket, and it's showing off the Zoetrope disc inside. Only 1 of those. George Harrison. I don't know who declares this the song of the year. I guess Record Store Day did. But this is the song of the year. Be Here Now. It's Beck and George Harrison. Only 2 of those. Song of the year. Oh, only 1 of these also. I want so many of these. The Harvey Danger, their second album. Just 1 of those. Just leave that there, guys. You don't want that. You don't want that stuff. Leave it for me. Hepcat, Push and Shove. We have 3 of those. Another one from 2000. Hellcat Records. Loving the 90s and 2000s stuff. I'm cool with all the old stuff too. But this is the era we need more vinyl from. 1999. Him, Join Me. Got the razor blade kind of looking picture disc. We have 4 of those. Brittany Howard. Check her out. Her last album was so good, too. We have 2 of these of her live album. Freddie Hubbard. Oh, so many good jazz pieces, too. He's on fire for this. This is a really cool live Freddie Hubbard. Got some great players playing with him, too. Kenny Barron and Herbie Lewis. Triple LP. Each one's numbered. That's number 179. Triple LP, though. 3 of those. Robert Hunter. Keeping in the Grateful Dead family, too. So this is the lyricist of Grateful Dead. This is one of his studio albums. Yes, featuring Mickey Hart. A lot of players and people who were all friends of the Grateful Dead. We have 3 of the Robert Hunter. Ice-T, double LP, color vinyl. Got the ice color vinyl. What year is this? Live at Montreux Festival 95. The old school. Look at him. He's so cool. We got 2 Ice-Ts. And the Insurgents DC of Sugar, you might know. You might know him from Sugar and Drive-By Truckers. Blue vinyl. Some deep cuts. Malia Jackson. 1 of those. Great blues stuff here. Skip James. Hard Time Killing Floor. Great old Delta blues stuff too. Guitar blues. 4 of those. Jayhawks. Another just kind of great kind of country alternative piece. 80s, yeah, 89. I was like, that must be in the early 90s. So on blue vinyl, it's an LP. You also get the 7-inch record inside with it. It's an LP, but you get their 7-inch EP with it. We have 7 of those. Continuing the J's. We all good still? I'm going to try to wrap this up, guys. I'm going to go quick, but Jet Get Born Rarities 2. It's so hard. There's so much content here. Jesus Flux off their new album. They must have liked recording. They kept making more stuff because we got 3 tracks on this that weren't on the new album. That's Flux. We have 5 of those. Good noisy Jesus Lizard. Jethro Tull from the Vault, 75 to 78. We have 1 of those. Elton John, Live at the Rainbow. This is with Ray Cooper. And I have 2 of those. This is the one I really want to feature too. Vixen from Gloria Jones. I've been looking for this, even the 7-inch or the LP, so hard to find. Great soul singer. She was married to Mark Bolan of T-Rex. There's a T-Rex release. But this is the originator of Tainted Love. This is the one who in 76 sang Tainted Love. We've all heard the covers. Why haven't we heard her versions or her album? It's so hard to find. Cool that Record Store Day is doing a reissue of this album. We have 6 of those. Joywave, 10-year anniversary on yellow vinyl, double LP. We have 4 of the Joywave. Hey, I've heard of this band, Judas Priest. Judas Priest live in 82 at Atlanta, Georgia, double LP. Some of their best tracks, too. Breaking the Law and Sinner and Devil's Child and everything. The Hellion, Riding on the Wind on red vinyl. So 4 of those. Great live piece. Moving to the K's. Kaleo, we have 3 of their release. Kalila, we have 4. 3 also, actually. 3. Strike that. In the Blue Light. 3 Kalila. The Killers and Bruce Springsteen together. From, yeah. I don't know where that was. Oh, yeah, at the Garden. From their encore at the Garden. So we have 2 of those. Marcus King, still so mad I missed him play when he was here in Illinois. But anyway, double LP. I think there's a poster with this, too, and it's on color vinyl. This is actually live from the Bluebird Cafe. This is more of like an acoustic set of his songs. We have 4 of those. Dire Straits fans, check this out. Mark Knopfler, One Take radio sessions. We have 2 of those. Moving on to the L's. Great looking live show. These guys look amazing live. La Lome. This is them playing inside of the circle where everyone's around them. Really energetic, great live stuff. We have 3 of those. Jack Russell, Tracy Guns. 1 of the Medusa album. I know. Get your bandana out. Rip your jeans. Liana LaHavis. We have 3 of hers. Oh, this looks amazing too. How do we say her name? Lo-Fi? Lo-Fi?
Lo-Fi?
Yeah, I forgot how to say her name even. But anyway, this is her live with the Los Angeles Philharmonic at the Hollywood Bowl. And the picture of the show looks amazing. Just another really a great musician who's been blowing up. Icelandic musician, really been getting around the world now too, been getting a lot more notoriety. There we are. Sticking up. I've got 3 of those. It's a double up. Geddy Lee demos. Loving the Rush. Only got 1 of those. John Legend. Also 1 of those. Lemonheads in Dreamland. Only 1 of those. There's some of these. These are just hard to get. We want more of these, so gotta get out for it. This is on clear teal vinyl. MJ Lenderman live. Power to the People. This is John Lennon, Yoko Ono with Elephant's Memory and some other special guests. So we actually have the Elephant's Memory record here in our kind of psychedelic section. This is the first, brand new mixes, 4-track EP on yellow vinyl. Hopefully if you can't see that. We have 2 of those. That's over here under Lennon. Levitation Room. Doesn't it look like My Chemical Brothers or something album? So 1 of those, Minds of Our Own. Licorice Roots Orchestra. Oh, another one. Unsung 93 indie rock masterpiece for fans of like Flaming Lips, stuff like that. Another cool Riding Easy release. 1 of those. Lil Uzi Vert Eternal Take and Love vs. the World 2. We have 4 of those. Blue Jay Color Vinyl, that's a triple LP. Nice and thick. Little Richard, Try Some of Mine. This is his Brunswick recordings. We have 2 of those. Los Jaivas. This is some another kind of obscure stuff. Chilean. They're a Chilean band, and probably first time being a U.S. release of this. Very cool world music this year. Reggae, blues, jazz. Really happy with the list. A lot of rock, a lot of pop. Nick Lowe, we have 1 of that, volume 1. On to the M's. Craig Mack, 1. Maul, this is dub. Primal Dub 2, I mean. 1 of those. No Smith stuff here, but we do have the Johnny Marr live double LP. 2 of those. Gosh, another one. Nick Mason, Saucer Full of Secrets. We have 1 of those, kind of put in the Pink Floyd category. All the Pink Floyd members are doing their own solo stuff this year. So, Medium Build Marietta, we have 4 of those. And still moving over here into the M's, Megan Thee Stallion, Traumatize. We have 6 of those. The Meters, funky, cool New Orleans stuff. Double LP, live from 75. Great era for the Meters stuff. 3 of those. two different Mingus releases. There's only two copies here. We got the Mingus at Monterey from 64, and then the Argentina concert, numbered edition of 4000. We got one of those. That's from 77. That's a triple LP, I think. Sugar Minute from Studio One. We got one of those. The Mission, also one. That is Neverland from the Mission. Joni Mitchell. This is the 76 tour triple LP, really nice, thick, triple gatefold jacket. We have three of those. Is there two? Yeah, two. Okay, two copies of Wes Montgomery and the Wynton Kelly Trio. Smokin' in Seattle, numbered. Morphine. It's called Bootleg Detroit. This is Morphine from their Cure for Pain tour. We have four of those. This is a cool one too. Very interesting. Mark Morton. This is a guitarist from Lamb of God metal band doing a country album, and it's featuring people like Cody Jinks and Tyler Bryant and Neil Fallon, and so this is him with different guest artists doing a kind of an outlaw country album. We have six of those. Two, hey, Molly Crew, Smoking in the Boys Room. Two picture discs, and one Alison Moyet Home Time. And I'm actually finished right here. Craft release. Monk Meets Mulligan. Mono pressing. Great jazz piece. Six of those. Nectar. Remastered. Prog psych kind of experimental stuff. One of those. Neurotic Outsiders. One of those. I'm just going to whip through these guys. Fathead Newman. Cool jazz piece and funky stuff with Cornell Dupree. We got one of those. A lot of one-ofs mixed in with a lot of 5, 10, 20s ofs. Oasis box set. One of those. I'm just going to put that right back in there. Jeezy World. Oh, Jeezy. I have, Jeezy, three of those. The OJ Superbad. One of those. OMD, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Sessions, Peel Sessions, actually. Two of those. Is there something else in there? Yes. Oh, yeah. Dolores O'Riordan. Cranberry Singer, her second solo piece there. Probably first time on vinyl. Yeah. Transparent vinyl. Pale Saints. More great 90s stuff. On 4AD Records. One of those. Graham Parker. On the last rock and roll tour. One of those. Alan Parsons Project. They've been putting out a collection of works from Alan Parsons Project over the years. We got one of those. P1 Harmony. Some K-pop stuff. We have two of theirs. Talk Away the Dark. This is like a charitable record that they are working on with Papa Roach. We have one of those. All that money goes back to charity for that. Party Next Door, the Party Pack on clear vinyl. Two of those. See, I'm picking the weird stuff, guys. This is Passengers. This may be my pick of the whole list this year. This is a fake band doing fake soundtrack. It's called the Original Soundtracks 1. But Passengers isn't a band, and these aren't soundtracks to any movies that exist. It's all kind of experimental, interesting. Some of it even gets a little Middle Eastern and synthy, and there's like theremins and stuff. Because it's Brian Eno and U2 working together. This is an '01 album, kind of rare and obscure. Great job. Glad it's out. It's a double LP. Just great. Vibing, chilling music. Experimental. We have 10 of those. Check it out. That's why it's not in the soundtracks. It's not a real soundtrack. Vicky Peterson and John Cowsill. One of those. Am I good there? All right. PD, USA. We have two of those.
I need to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Soundtracks are going to be, as we're going through alphabetical.
Soundtracks will be at the very end. So we're finishing up on the A to Z right now. I'm in the P's. Soundtracks and compilations are going to be down there. We're just going to mention the quantities of each record store day release we're going to have here at Culture Shock this Saturday starting at 8 a.m. Pixies Live, Bossa Nova, Trompe Le Monde, one of those. Doc Pomus, I'm not sure. But this is really cool. This is all the demos and things of songs that he was making for Elvis. 30 previously unheard demos he wrote for Elvis. One of those, one of Pond's early years. This one, I forgot. We had a copy open up. We were playing it and listening to it. Yeah, but this is on yellow vinyl, even though it doesn't say anything. This is Post Malone's tribute to Nirvana with Travis Barker. This is the Nirvana covers album from Post Malone. Like I said, we got the button and everything. We have the rest of this box, I think, is all that. We have 33 copies of that one. Prince, and then New Power Generation live at Glam Slam. I love this triple LP, and the vinyl color is yellow. Prince was themed with yellow during that tour. 3 of those. Moving on to Q's. There's only one Q, and the only band we need in the Q's is Queen. This is their early demos, their delayed demos. I don't know what year that would have been, but what's cool is it's on this glossy kind of gold foil jacket as well. So those demos, we got 6 of those. Rage Against the Machine. Is it all on there? Okay. We have, this is from their first tour. Double LP, 1993. We have 5 of those. Rainbow Kitten Surprise, the RKS album. Hopefully you could see that. 10-year anniversary. I want to say we have 10. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. I thought for 10-year anniversary we could have 10. I ordered 10. We were only able to get 8, I think. Ramones, Loco Live. They were going with the red and blue colors for this tour. The vinyl is on red and blue. Colored vinyl. Live in 1991. Still those really good years of the Ramones. Playing some of their early stuff and their 80s stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Ramones. One of the most controversial albums of all time. Metal Machine Music. I don't know. I could do a whole video on this. This is Lou Reed's Metal Machine Music. Hopefully you can see the outline. It's actually embossed with him in it. He had to fulfill a contract deal. Put out 2 records. It's a double LP of noise. But as influential or controversial, whatever you want to call it, we have 2 of those. 2 Lou Reeds. The Rembrandts. Any fans of the Friends out there show? Yeah, thank you. I'm getting a water fountain and showing these records. 1 of those. Only 1. The Replacements. This is really cool how they're putting out Tim album, another one of my favorite freaking bands of all time. But you actually get 1 album of the Ed Stasium mix and 1 of the original mix remastered. So it's a double LP with both versions. I love the remasters of these albums. They sound so good. Bastards of Young, you know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 of those. Keith Richards and the Expensive Winos. 1. Hey, coming right up. A band this old fella was in. Rolling Stones, you might have heard of them. The mono mix of this, Out of Our Heads, with a cool little Obi looking strip. 3 of those. Rosalind and Charles, some cool gospel, kind of gospel soul funk. 2 of those. I think 81. 3 of them. Ruel? 2. I'm just going to say that and move on. We have 2 of that. S's. Pharoah Sanders, Isifo Zam, some free jazz on the Strata East label. I didn't show you guys, if you're a big fan of jazz, the Strata East record label, we have some CD promo samplers to give out at Record Store Day. Ask me for them when you're here. Give me a shout, I'll get you one. 2 of those, Saxon, Wheels of Steel. 1. Gil Scott-Heron, 1. Season to Risk on glow-in-the-dark vinyl cover. Vinyl jacket. Maybe the vinyl's glow-in-the-dark, too. Just the artwork. 1 of those. Shakira, live from Paris. This is what I look like when I'm picking up these record crates off the legs. You know, these are my moves, when I'm picking those up. Oh, look, I love Van Halen. No, it's Shakira. It's Shakira. But, yeah, that looks like a Van Halen, artwork. 2 of those. Sorry, guys. I'm moving on. It's been a long week. Getting this stuff ready for Record Store Day, I tell you. It is a lot of fun, but isn't it? I'm definitely always in a great mood. Archie Shepp and the Full Moon Ensemble. 2 of those. More free jazz. Shudder to Think. What is 90s stuff too, right? 94? Another 94 piece. So the best years of alternative, grunge, rock, punk, everything. A lot of 94 stuff. Shudder to Think. Check this album out. There's only 4 copies of it. Sister Nancy. She's been sampled by, I forgot who. By Jay-Z. There's a lot of great hip-hop samples and people who've sampled Sister Nancy. Great rocksteady DJ, vocalist, reggae artist. Some dance hall. Some cool Jamaican stuff. 3 of those. Hard to find stuff. Luckily, these are getting reissued. Sixpence None the Richer. Saw her live.
What a
Didn't
great
see the
show.
band. Yeah. She was playing Rockford a couple years ago. I got to see her here. Anyway, Sixpence, Grunhall. Only 2 of those. Some great metal stuff. Skin Lab, some cool Bound, Gagged, and Blindfolded. This is 97. See, bringing back this 90s stuff. We have five of those. Sam Smith, right from... That's what's cool about Record Store. You go right from Skin Lab to Sam Smith to Sister Nancy. So, 2 of the BBC. Just a great variety here, guys. Slint, also another alternate mix album where we get a classic one remixed. 3 of those. Soul Asylum live in 97. 2 of those. Ooh, I had a copy open here. I was going to show it off. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to move on. Sex Witch, though, it's got a poster, a booklet and everything. This is really cool. I can't tell you. We got like 10 copies. It's like Iranian folk, psych, jazz. I don't even know. It's gothy. It's dark. It's so cool. Susie and the Banshees? I don't know. Dead Can Dance, Susie and the Banshees. Kind of world music. Very, very weird, cool, interesting stuff. 10-year anniversary of it. Has it ever been on vinyl? I don't know. I've never had it. I've never seen it. So I'm going to copy that. Starship. We built this city. We built this store on rock and roll, guys. Picture disc. One of those starships. Sly Stone and the Family. Got to check out that documentary, too. It's on my to-do list. Love these foil covers, though. 2 of those. Snoop Dogg. The Jamaican episode. Guess where this is live from? Jamaica. 2001. Classic era Snoop Dogg. 2, 4, 5 of those. The Man of Constant Sorrow, Ralph Stanley. This is him playing with different friends. Elvis Costello, Gillian Welch, Robert Plant. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Sure, you've heard of him. Classic bluegrass artist. I think he's been making music since how old is he? Since the 40s. This is just a cool nostalgic piece of bluegrass. 2 of those, and Bears Like This Too Much from Spillage Village. 3 of those. And still in the S's, STP, Stone Temple Pilots live in 94, my favorite year. Is that right? Yeah. 94. Great year for grunge, obviously. 5 of those. Marty Stewart and Space Junk. 1 of those. Captain Dave Stewart doing Bob Dylan songs. 2 of those. I'm not too close here. Sting 3.0 live. 1 of those. Sun. Oracle. 2,000 copies on silver, metal, vinyl. Only 1 of those. Sunray, Sun Ra, Stray Voltage. Only 1. Double LP. Sun Ra, crazy out there. Out of this world. Free jazz artist, different, just all around world jazz artist. This is live box set. We have 2 Sun Ra artists live with his Intergalactic Research Orchestra. 1970, triple LP. Sweet. Desolation Boulevard demos. 1 of those. Sword. This is probably their 3rd or 4th album, right? Warp Riders. Their 3rd album. There's 4,000 copies of this on the Sea of Pyres colored vinyl. That's probably this color. So really cool. If you can't see it here, it's all embossed. Nice foil lettering. Super cool. Stoner rock. We have 4, 6, 7 of those. I think there's 8 there. Maybe there's 7. Talking Heads Tour 78. 2 of those. Double LPs. Teenage Bottle Rocket. Got 3 of those. Terrorizer on mint vinyl. Earache Records release. We have 3 of those. Reel to Reel. This is the Tesla series. We got 1 of that. And Tesla the band. Chrissy Zebi Tembo. We put this under Tembo. This is Chrissy Tembo. Some more kind of Nigerian rock. Some world music. Really cool piece. Cool drumming. It's just kind of far out. The Zamrock movement. It's kind of psychedelic Afro music. It's so cool. There's a whole scene that came out of that Zamrock session. Check them out. I'm going to bring these up. These are down low. We're using every square inch of the store for Record Store Day. Thievery Corporation, 1 of those. Thelonious Monk, live at the It Club, 3 of those. Am I too close? Thin Lizzy. The alternate versions of Jailbreak. Great rock piece. 2 of those. We do things different here than some places. 13th Floor Elevators is under T for 13. So this is the mono mix of their live 67 album, Essential. Psychedelic movement of Texas, actually, but pioneers of some of the greatest psychedelic music of all time, Carla Thomas. 2 of her sweet sweetheart, throwing muses. 1 of that piece. Michelle wants to know. No, I'm joking.
No.
Toad the Wet Sprocket. 1 of those. Don Tolliver. 2 of those. Peter Tosh. Greatest hits. We just put out some original Peter Tosh records in our used section, too. Here's that T-Rex piece I was talking about. B-sides and bonus tracks. 25 tracks from the 70s. 1 of those. Frank Turner. This is what the world needs right now. Positive songs for negative people. This is the 10th anniversary edition of it. I saw him, got to meet him and hang out with him. Great dude, great musician. When I was visiting Brooklyn 10 years ago when this album came out, got to see him. He did an acoustic set there. 4 of those, big double LP. Some cool roots reggae rock stuff from U Roy. This is 100 essential LPs according to the Rough Guide. 100 essential LPs of reggae. U Roy, the Lost album, 4 of those. This is so wild. If you guys haven't listened to Joey Valance and Bray, do me a favor, go listen to it. It's wild. It's crazy. They put out one of my favorite albums of last year. This one we are getting 6 of. More info, hit recordstoreday.com and hit our website. No Pearl Jam release this year, but we do have an Eddie Vedder 12-inch. We have 3 of those. Seems like certain bands do stuff every year for Record Store Day. The Veronicas, we're very well versed on them nowadays. We have 2 of their release. Their records went very overlooked in America. Some Australian pop stuff there from earlier 2000s. The Verve Voyager 1 release. I don't know what year this was originally out. 93. I was going to guess 94 because everything else was 94, but they're doing it. They were a year ahead of us. 3 of those. Wall of Voodoo, though, we only have 1 of. You see there, okay? Wallows have done a release before on Record Store Day. This is their evergreen and white colored vinyl of More. So Wallows More. 4 more Wallows. War, Why Can't We Be Friends? Box set edition. Original mastered album. 1 of those. Only 1 of the Redux Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon. 4 of the Tucker Wetmore. Almost there, guys. Clarence White, 1. Ann Wilson, 1. Live at Lexington. Hank Williams III. Some outlaw country stuff. Black and white acid wash vinyl. The Rebel Within. We got 4 of that one. Marty Wilson Piper, 1. We are almost there, guys. Wombats, Glitterbug, 1. Another 1. Ronnie Wood, 1. We're all in frame? Cool. Probably never been on vinyl for this one, too. The Wreckers. This was Michelle Branch and Jessica Harp. Stand Still, Look Pretty. Probably first time on vinyl, I'm thinking.
She made her way.
CD era, yes. There you go, 4. 4. This one, I can't, it's hard not to talk about these guys. This is the Wu-Tang release, the Bastard Swordsman. This is all done with some special AI artist. Each one is certified, different artwork, all slight variations. There's the Ninja Praying Mantis. This one has like the wolves in it and tigers. Each one is different artwork, all single, all records, every single one, different artwork. Very cool follow through on that. We only have 2 of those. And everybody have fun tonight when you get done watching my video. Woo!
I see what
Wang
you're doing
Chung.
there.
Wang Chung. All right,
Just
guys.
show us Bean
See?
from Jared.
Oh, yeah. Bean.
She's busy.
Bean's upstairs. You know what she does? Click, 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 click. Jumps around when I'm trying to make a video. Her little claws are clacking around here and making all this noise. The YouTubers are going to say, what's that noise in the background? Yes, Live 72. Great era for some, yes, triple LP. We have 5 of those. Young Thug, Barter 6. Some of the older Young Thug stuff that's come out is crazy rare to get your hands on now. So don't sleep on these guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of that. Warren Zevon, The Piano Fighter. Box set. 2 of those. That's it, guys. A to Z. Now I'm going to hit the soundtracks and the compilations. And then we'll get ready for Record Store Day here. Saturday morning, 8 a.m. These will be available. This is the This is the Black Knight Sword of Rage from the original Pinball soundtrack. So you've got Scotty Ian, of course, of Anthrax, and members of Death Clock on purple colored vinyl. This is the music to that. Crazy epic release. Hopefully you can see it through all this glare. 2 of those. Can I just hold it up here or here? Here? Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. I'm turning away. Doctor Who, 1. Okay, the Harry Potter releases. We have 3 to 4 copies of each, and they're all on Capture the Magic clear vinyl. So I have that release 4 of. The Prisoner of Azkaban. We have 2 of that one. The Goblet of Fire. We have, I want to see, okay, only 2 of that one also, okay. And then 4 of the Chamber of Secrets. So if you want to try to collect the Harry Potter stuff, that's been very hard to find. Those are here under soundtracks, TV shows, movies, and series. Well, I'll put this one back. That's not horrible. Cannibal Pharaoh, Make Them Die Slowly. That actually should be up here. Oh, The Never Ending Story. Only 2 of those. And Goblin did the music for The Other Hell. 1 of those. Over the Edge. If you guys ever watched this movie, check this out. This is another kind of interesting piece. But you've got music from the kids all hanging out and just music and drinking and getting in trouble. Crazy little town they live in. Cheap Trick, The Cars, Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, Ramones, Little Feat, and more. Really great soundtrack. I figured probably a lot of Cheap Trick fans might want to pick that up too. It's on blue vinyl. 3 of those. Probably, this is the most ridiculous release this year for sure. The Rockford Explosion Original Dreams songs from Showbiz. Here's all your Nightmare Fuel. Oh,
no,
what
that's
a crazy.
My pick.
Yeah, that's our pick. Okay. So we have 2 of those. And Wes Craven's Serpent and the Rainbow on color vinyl as well. 2 of those. Oh, a couple more soundtracks over here. Okay, 7 Doors of Death on bloodshot colored vinyl. Okay, yeah, so sorry, there's more soundtracks over here. Then the compilations, that's right, because we have another very interesting release. It's weird that the Shudder to Think band came out, but also we have the Shudder to Think soundtrack. And you've got feature Shudder to Think with guest vocalists Jeff Buckley, Billy Corgan, John Doe, Ian Person, and Liz Phair, and more. So just a lot of great 90s artists on this soundtrack. Check that out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those. Top secret.
I have to answer a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
Yes, we will have the Megan Thee Stallion RSD release.
Yeah, we have, was there 5 or 6 of them? So
I believe there's 5. Yeah, there,
5 or
there's-
6.
Yeah.
Virgin Suicide soundtrack, kind of a special edition on blue vinyl, limited edition with 25 years of the movie. That's why they're doing that. Different artwork, 6 of those, only 2 of the Wicked, double LP color vinyl. Compilations, just a few guys, and then we can talk more. Alts and Outs, that's a Blue Note compilation, different jazz artists. Cave Stomp, garage rock kind of compilation. 400% Dynamite, the Rocksteady compilation. Funk, dub, and Jamaica from Soul Jazz Records. Giles Peterson presents International Anthem. Let's see, collection of different artists. Mom, the best music for our mother's ocean. For our mother. So this has all kind. Okay, so there's a Pearl Jam release if you count the song on here, because you've got Dick Dale, Brian Setzer, Pearl Jam, Jane's Addiction, Jewel. I mean, Butthole Surfers, Red Hot Chili Peppers. So this is a really cool compilation artist. It's called Music for Our Mother Ocean. Legendary songs of the 90s, and proceeds go to the Surfrider Foundation to help preserve our planet. So this is another kind of a giving back record. We have 3 of those. Another Jazz Dispensary release this year. This one's called Night Lights. 3 of those. Rumble in the Jungle. 1 of those. Sweet Relief can help. This is another charitable one, I think. Yeah, the mission of Sweet Relief in the song with Lucinda Williams. So, Flatiron Records. Yes. So, just a bunch of different artists on that one. Richard Thompson, Willie Watson, Lucinda Williams. A great compilation. And the video game Lo-Fi Kiraga Records Sampler. That's it, guys. That is the biggest record store day so far we've ever had in 18 years of doing it. We're going to have an awesome day. We'll even be open an extra day. We're doing a record store day hangover. So Sunday, if you want to come back for more, or if for some reason you're busy or miss Saturday, we're open 11 to 4 Sunday at Culture Shock. Get here early for the best pick of everything and for freebies. Saturday, 8 a.m. I'm sure people will be in line. We will move it as quick as we can. All of our staff will help you pick what you need. We've got a huge sale going on in the store. All of our CDs and our used records, cassettes, and movies are going to be buy one, get one half price. Clothing and shirts as well. So we can't wait to see you. I'll check our comments. We'll try to get to you as soon as we can. Just an amazing Record Store Day. Kudos to all the artists and the members of Record Store Day who helped put this together. Huge thank you to our customers for helping us and supporting what we do every year. I Rescued Patisserie and Bakery will also be here, so you can buy scones and breads and coffees and treats from them. They actually work with local animal shelters and give back also and have delicious treats. So we're working with everybody we can. Rockford has the Rockford Cafe Crawl going on this weekend as well. So support as much local as you can. And like I said, we could go on and on. We're doing all these records here are going to be $5. We're doing a whole bunch of used records on sale. We have so much new stuff. I don't know if you can even see this mess over here. There's the big ghost poster. We're doing a midnight release. April 25th at midnight, we'll have their new album here. Yeah, don't look at all that. We got some stuff to put together still. So yeah, thanks guys. Leave a comment. Let us know what you're looking for. And we'll see you for Record Store Day at Culture Shock, 2239 Charles Street. The info on these records you can also find at cultureshockshop.com. Thanks so much, guys. Happy Record Store Day. Almost there. Saturday, April 12th. Woo! Come see Bean. Come see Culture Shock. Yeah, last year.